I'm 86 years old. My brother passed away last week, heart attack, Tuesday morning, 6:47 a.m., and I never forgave him. He apologized 30 years ago, sincere, real, on his knees begging, and I said no. I said no for 30 years. The funeral was yesterday. I sat in the back, didn't go to the burial, didn't speak, and now he's gone, and I'll carry this for the rest of my life. Let me tell you what my brother did. 1986, I was 48, he was 45. Our father passed away that January, left us the family business, hardware store. Dad built it from nothing. 1952, small town, Minnesota. Everyone knew us. Dad's will said split it 50-50, equal partners. Me and Tommy, that's my brother. Tommy was my brother. We ran it together for 6 months. Then Tommy came to me with an offer, said a developer wanted to buy the land, strip mall, parking lot. They'd tear down the store, $340,000, split 2 ways, $170,000 each. I said no. This was Dad's store. Our name was on it, Miller Hardware, in red letters. Been there 34 years. Tommy said, "It's just a building. Dad's gone. Take the money." I said, "Dad wanted us to keep it. That's why he left it to us." Tommy said, "Fine, then buy me out." I didn't have $170,000. I had $11,000 in savings. House was mortgaged, 2 kids in college. So Tommy sold his half to the developer without telling me. And the developer came to me and said, "We own 50%. We're tearing it down. You can sell us your half, or we'll make your life hell." I fought it. Lawyers, 2 years, $40,000 in legal fees I didn't have. Lost. They tore down Dad's store in 1988, put up a Walmart, and I didn't speak to Tommy for 8 years. 1994, 8 years of silence. Tommy showed up at my house, Thanksgiving morning. I opened the door. There he was, holding a pumpkin pie, Marie Callender's, frozen, $6.99. He said, "Can I come in?" I said no. He said, "I need to talk to you." I said, "We have nothing to talk about." He said, "I'm sorry, I was wrong. I shouldn't have sold Dad's store." I looked at him. He was crying, actually crying. 45-year-old man standing on my porch with a frozen pie, crying. He said, "I needed the money. Sarah was sick, medical bills. I didn't know what else to do." Sarah was his daughter, my niece, leukemia. She was 12. I didn't know. I hadn't spoken to him in 8 years. I didn't know his daughter was sick. He said, "I should have told you. I should have asked for help, but I was desperate. And I'm sorry. Please, forgive me." You know what I said? "It's too late." I shut the door. He stood there for a minute. I watched through the window. He put the pie down on the porch, walked to his car, drove away. The pie sat there for 2 days. Raccoons got it. Reason number 1, I didn't forgive him. Pride. I was right. He was wrong. He betrayed me, sold Dad's store, destroyed our legacy. And I wanted him to know I was right. Every Christmas, Tommy sent a card. Every year, for 30 years. "Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. I love you. Tommy." I threw them away. Didn't even open them after the first few. Just saw his handwriting on the envelope. Threw them in the trash. My wife said, "Why don't you just talk to him?" I said, "Because he was wrong, and I was right." She said, And how's that working out for you? I didn't answer. 2010. Our mother passed away. She was 89. Funeral at St. Paul's, same church where we were baptized. Tommy was there, sitting in the front row. I sat 3 rows back. After the service, he came up to me, said, "Can we talk?" I said, "Not today." He said, "When?" I said, "I don't know." He looked at me, said, "How long are you going to punish me?" I said, "As long as it takes." He walked away. Mom's funeral. My brother tried to make peace, and I said no, because I was right. And being right was more important than having a brother. You're doing this right now, aren't you? Holding on to something. Someone hurt you years ago, maybe decades ago, and you're still right, still justified, still waiting for them to suffer enough. Let me tell you something. Being right doesn't keep you warm at night. Being right doesn't give you your family back. I was right for 30 years, and now Tommy's gone, and I'd give anything to be wrong. Reason number 2, I didn't forgive him. Being wronged became who I was. I was the brother who got betrayed, the son who tried to save Dad's legacy, the victim. And if I forgave Tommy, who would I be? I told the story 1,000 times, at the bar, at church, at family gatherings. My brother sold our father's store out from under me. People would shake their heads. That's terrible. You have every right to be angry. I wouldn't forgive him either. And every time someone validated my anger, it fed something in me. I wasn't just right, I was righteous. 2015, my son got married. Big wedding, 180 people. He invited Tommy, didn't tell me. I saw Tommy walk in, across the church. Our eyes met. I stood up, walked out. Missed my own son's wedding. Because if I stayed, people might think I forgave him. My son didn't speak to me for 6 months. Said, "Dad, you chose a grudge over my wedding." He was right. I did. You know what the crazy part is? After a while, I didn't even remember why I was so angry anymore. Yeah, Tommy sold the store, but Sarah was sick. He needed money. He apologized, but I'd spent 20 years being the wronged brother. It was my identity. Who would I be if I let it go? Turns out, I'd be a man with a brother. But I chose being a victim instead. Reason number 3, I didn't forgive him. I was waiting for the perfect apology. In my head, I had this vision. Tommy would come to me. He'd admit everything. He'd beg, really beg. He'd say, "You were right. I was wrong. I destroyed everything. I'm sorry." And then I'd decide if he deserved forgiveness. But it never happened that way. Tommy apologized in 1994, said, "I was wrong. I'm sorry." But he also said, "Sarah was sick. I needed the money." And in my head, that was an excuse, not a real apology. A real apology would be, "I was wrong, no excuses." So I said no. 2018, Tommy had a stroke, minor, but it scared him. He called me. First time in 24 years I heard his voice on the phone. He said, "I'm 77 years old. I had a stroke. I don't know how much time I have left." I didn't say anything. He said, "I'm sorry for everything, for selling the store, for hurting you, for all of it. I said, okay. He said, does that mean you forgive me? I said, I'll think about it. And I hung up. I was waiting for a perfect apology, perfect timing, perfect words, but perfect never comes. And now Tommy's gone, and I never said the words. Last week, Tuesday, 6:47 a.m., Tommy's wife called. She said, he's gone, heart attack, this morning. I said, okay. She said, he loved you. He never stopped loving you. I hung up, sat in my kitchen for 3 hours, didn't move, just sat there. The funeral was yesterday. I went, sat in the back, didn't speak to anyone. They showed photos, Tommy as a kid, me and Tommy in Little League, Tommy at his wedding, Tommy with his grandkids. 30 years of his life I wasn't in, because I couldn't say 2 words. I forgive you. I'm 86 years old. My brother is gone, and I never forgave him. And I have to live with that for whatever time I have left. Not him. He's at peace. Me. I'm the one who has to carry this. You're holding on to something, aren't you? Someone who hurt you. Someone who apologized. Or maybe they didn't apologize perfectly enough. And you're waiting for them to suffer more, for the right moment, for the perfect words. Let me tell you something. That moment isn't coming. And one day, they'll be gone. And you'll be sitting where I am, alone, with regret so heavy you can't breathe. Unforgiveness doesn't punish them. It punishes you. Tommy lived 30 years without me, got married again, had grandkids, traveled, lived. Me, I sat in my anger, alone, missing my brother, pretending it felt good to be right. It didn't. If someone hurt you and they apologized, forgive them. Not for them, for you. Because carrying unforgiveness for 30 years doesn't make you strong. It makes you alone. I'm Harold. I'm 86. And I lost my brother because I couldn't let go. Don't be me.